the Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the right side on the toss. Finds room at the 30. Great cut. They whiff on him. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Haynes. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Fighting off the defender. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Play action here on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching it.
This one will be fair caught. Gators offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. As the first down still on the move. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, what a great option keeper here by this quarterback for the Florida Gators. And I think about the option game with Florida. I know people are going to say Anthony Richardson. And don't get me wrong, he was dynamic as a ball carrier. But I think a lot of people still think about Tim Tebow and the job he did of running this Gator offense. He could throw, and we always remember those big, tough, physical runs like we just saw right here. Created a legacy, and all these Gator quarterbacks are trying to live up to it.
Here's the second down play. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. The screen pass almost intercepted there. It's going to bring up fourth down.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. He shreds the tackle. The first down pickup tackle at the 45.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Gators pick up enough for a first down. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. Third down and long, why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and then come up with a sack.
The Gators will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Caught quickly. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score tied at 14.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
It's a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards and continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Again, makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice solid gain.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
On the ground, it's Haynes. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Clemson. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Cook, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And he'll be brought down. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. He flips it to the back across the middle. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Ball handed to the running back. Powering through.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. One more play before they head to the locker room. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. An attack on 3 points to finish off the third quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Well, this offense continues to roll. You wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll have to throw it here on second down. He's looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powers through. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Touchdown Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Going after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Tough to win these games taking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tack one for a loss.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. And one final play before the end of the quarter. A handoff to the back. They'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Here's the score. Clemson 28, Florida 17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The Gators offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Dropping back. It's Lagway. It's the running back in the flat. Shows off the stiff arm on the way to a solid game.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. 4th set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Getting thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Will he score here? Touchdown, Florida. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Grab behind the line. It's Webb. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It is a great spot to start this drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First and 10 play coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Gators. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags the quick throw. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
They get him down after the completion. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They'll set up at 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Clemson. They jump in front here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The secondary backed up off the ball now. To throw, it's Lagway. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On the ground, it's Hawkins.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Toss play to the outside. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
That's another good run for him, but what else is new? That ought to put him right at 150 yards for the game. He has really made his presence felt today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Florida.
The Gators looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Back to throw. It's Lagway. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Interesting scenario here, Chris. Down by 3. A field goal obviously ties it here in the last few seconds. But do they take a chance? Do they potentially throw the ball into the end zone to try to go for the win? I think I'd kick it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So here comes our first play of overtime. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. He's going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On second and goal, they'll give him another chance. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Look at a throw on third and goal. Looking for 6. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That's it. Game over on the interception.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring or the game is over.
So here we go, a long field goal. Got to win it in overtime. This is a kicker's dream. And he's got it, an overtime game winner.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
In these overtime games, Kirk, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.